Hi, my name is Alyssa and welcome to my book nook. This book review is for Anthony Doerr's All the Light We Cannot See. It was written in 2014 and it won the Pulitzer Prize for Fiction in 2015. It tells the tale of two teenagers trying to navigate and survive the devastation of World War II. Marie-Laure is a blind girl in the Nazi-occupied town of Saint-Malo under the care of her great-uncle and his housekeeper. She is guided by the lessons learnt from her father, a skilled locksmith. The precious gift she carries with her holds a secret that makes her an unwitting target. Werner, a German orphan, is intelligent and talented. Destined to work in the mines where his father met his fate, he makes a discovery which offers him a promising future in the Nazi army. Ultimately, the lives of these two youths intersect in unexpected ways. I found the writing style of All the Light We Cannot See to be lyrical and moving. Scenes are captured in rich detail, perceived by all senses. Often the setting is animated with a quality of personification as if it was a character within itself. Winter sucks the light from the castle. Although Marie-Laure observes situations without sight, her experiences are often described in colour. I can't find the exact quote, but I recall there being a burst of crimson. The absence of a visual sense allows for a greater distinction of touch, sound, vibration, smell, taste, and instinct. At last, a man with rustling clothing sits down with them. Sometimes the more tangible senses drift off into an imaginative composition. She feels the great granite fist sunk deep into the earth's crust on which Saint-Malo sits, and the ocean teething at it from all four sides, and the outer islands holding steady against the swirling tides. At times, Marie-Laure's fears are palpable as she reads and evaluates her situation. Awareness is coupled with knowledge, yet her vulnerability is exposed. What is her adversary's range of vision? Can she be seen from where she crouches? Meanwhile, Werner witnesses extreme cruelty and violence. After a particularly savage incident, it's described that Werner cannot bear to look, not solely due to the horrific gore, but we understand that it strikes him at his heart. Werner faces the internal struggles of morality and allegiance. From the book blurb, the stories of Marie-Laure and Werner illuminate the ways, against all odds, people try to be good to one another. World War II was one of the darkest events in human history. The reader is led on a journey through the eyes, or rather the senses, of three main characters. The story is limited to their first-hand experiences, although in most cases the reader has a greater knowledge of the war, which amplifies the fear and horror. The reader was delivered the right amount of information about the circumstances to evoke feelings for the individuals without being given a broad history lesson. The story is fragmented into a few different events in time. At first I was a little lost by the non-linear time frame, but I think it's most likely that I hadn't paid enough attention to the timestamps. So when the story later caught up with future events, I went back and read some of the earlier chapters just to help tie everything together. The arrangement of the timeline created sustained tension. The chapters vary in length and become shorter towards the end of the book. This escalated the intensity of the suspense as the narration chopped from one character to another. All the Light We Cannot See reveals the heart of the individual, juxtaposed against the anonymity of war. The concept of darkness, cruelty, evil, fear, and loss is contrasted with light and hope. Strangers' lives are intertwined as commonality bridges differences. This novel examines the common humanity in times of adversity and atrocity, which is still relevant to this day. This is my favorite quote. "Time is a slippery thing. Lose hold of it once and its string might sail out of your hands forever." My rating for this book is 5 stars out of 5. I found the language to be quite elaborate, but I read it at a medium pace. If it sounds like the kind of fiction novel that you're interested in, I highly recommend giving it a read.